Kale. For a crop that's so easy to sprout and grow and to be successful with, getting the most out of its harvest is surprisingly nuanced. By picking the leaves at the right time in the right way, your kale plants will become a long-lasting powerhouse of production.
Hi, I'm Jeff from the Ripe Tomato Farms. Welcome to another episode of the Garden Quickie, the show where in 2 minutes or less, we'll show you how to get the most out of all your crops. And this episode is all about harvesting your kale.
When to harvest, how to harvest, and how much to harvest. Time short as always, so let's get into it. Kale is great to harvest because the leaves are super hardy and they actually taste better when the cooler weather hits.
On top of that, with kale, we're only after the leaves, and this makes them infinitely easier to grow than a fruiting crop. Plus, it lends itself to multi-harvesting.
In temperate climates, kale is best harvested on either side of summer. That is, during the cooler days of spring and fall. In warmer regions, just try to harvest during your coolest months for the best palatability.
To accomplish that though, and achieve that right window of harvest for your area, requires careful timing of the sprouting and planting of kale. For that, and all things growing kale, check out this guide right here. Okay, we know when to harvest, but how can we harvest the kale so that it keeps producing for us?
Simple. Always take the lower, outer, older leaves first. That's it. As long as you leave a top whorl of 5 to 7 leaves, the plant's going to keep growing and keep producing. In fact, your plant will be healthier for it. Removing the old leaves stimulates new growth and turns your kale plants into green machines. You'll be surprised at their new vigor. Mature leaves should be harvested at no later than 2 months of age. They need to be picked before they get older and lose their sweetness. On the flip side, you can also harvest the younger leaves after around 3 to 4 weeks as baby greens. At this stage, they have maximum sweetness.
Know what else has maximum sweetness? Hopefully the next episode of the Garden Quickie.
Thanks for watching, guys. And hey, if Garden Quickies are your thing, be sure to click on this playlist here as we explore and solve more growing issues in 2 minutes or less.